Good morning, everybody. What's going on? It's Big Dave, and it is 100 hug stories for the last 100 days of 2023. And for today's installment, we're going back to 2017. 2017 was a really good year because I did so many. I did this big tour, the Big Dave Hugs America tour, where I drove the continental 48 states. But I also did like a lot of one-off tours that year, and there's just a lot of hug stories. As I look back on my 22 years of hugging people around the world, 2017 really was kind of like a big watershed moment for me. And so it's just a rich year of all different types of hugs and high fives and just great moments. And this is one of them. So for this one, I am right outside of Billings, Montana, and I'm driving along, and I know, you shouldn't pick up hitchhikers. But I did, and I saw this old guy walking on the side of the road, and I asked him if he needed a ride, and he said no at first, and then I said, "Come on, man, I'll give you a ride," and eventually got in the car. And wait, now that I think about it, well, maybe I didn't hitchhike. Maybe I just picked him up. Yeah, strangers, you should not get in a strange person's car. Anyway, after this good dude got in the car with me, he said that he was tired all day from lugging a deer carcass about 6 miles onto his property. And he said he had I want to say 5 or 6 dogs. I have to look at my notes. 5 or 6 dogs, and he had lugged this deer carcass a few miles onto his property and was walking back home. And, the drive was like maybe 10, 15 minutes. But I'm talking the whole time. Talk. Asking him some questions. Learned that his name was Jerry. Learned that he has this big piece of property. Talk. I'm doing me. I like to talk. So when we get to, and he hadn't said much of anything. And when we get to his property, this is a few minutes off the road. And I said, "All right, man, it's great. It's been great talking to you," and stuff like that. And he just looked at me and he just moved his hands like, somebody talking. And he just looked at me and said nothing for a moment. And then he said, "You talk a lot." And I said, "Yeah, I do, man. I really, really do." And I asked him, did he have anything to say? And he just started laughing. And we just, it made for this great picture. And it was a funny moment that just had me tickled for the rest of the day throughout Billings, throughout Montana. And that is your hug story. And I guess your word of caution for picking up strangers. Don't pick up any strangers, because they may tell you the truth that you do talk a lot. And I hope that this story makes you smile. I hope that, again, all of my stories encourage you to just share your love, because the world needs it. All right, tune in tomorrow for more stories, and be well, everybody.